And that's going to be too strong. It is into one of the two back bunkers around this 7th green. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, how about the 8th par 4, one of the more intriguing setups?
Ideally, you want to just work your tee shot away from that bunker. But this is one fairway you must hit because it's one of the toughest second shots on the golf course.
All right, in the fairway. Sitting up in the fairway now, 180 yards away. Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he may have to play a little right to left break here just because it's a downhill putt, but it shouldn't be that much.
Okay, not a bad effort. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. Rounding out the front 9 here at Bay Hill, 474-yard par 4. Frank, you played this hole before. Where are you lining up when you step onto the tee here?
There's an
I just want to win
on the left side that you have to be cognizant of. But that bunker, 290 yards carries it, and yet again another hole that favors the long hitter.
Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. And that will be quite a challenge from there to get away with his par.
If he can make this, I'll just take it and run to the next hole.
Kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That luck didn't the whole way. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that won't help the cause one bit. We start the backside at Bay Hill with a par 4, 400-yard dog leg to the right. 2 bunkers through the fairway and 1 on the right. Accuracy off the tee is critical. And that's what we'll need to see on these final 9 holes if they're going to get back into it. That's in the fairway at 10.
Now, that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10-feet circle, a little long, a little left, but still good.
Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. On to the next, the 438-yard par 4 11. Bending around the lake on the left, but if you go too far right, fairway bunkers are in play. Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the third hole on the front side. 2 bunkers down the right side. Just got to keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here. Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
It's key to keep the pace up. Pretty straight putt, not a whole lot of break.
Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And that's going to get him to 1 under for the round and 7 under now for the tournament. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green.
Got to be feeling good with back-to-back birdies on the card, and this won't hurt either. Another fine tee shot.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Yeah, look out. Kind of sculled that one, and that's going to be over the green and into the rough.
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
That one just going to sneak on by.
Game glitch, game glitch.
So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And he's going to fall to 6 under par. Par 4 13th, Frank, you've played it on a number of occasions. How do you attack this hole?
Really one of the shortest on the golf course, but this is a fool's paradise here. There's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Don't want to hit it too hard.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Oh, this could be good.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And the lead is down to 1 with 5 holes to go. Another challenging par 3 here at Bay Hill. It's the 14th, 216 yards, Frank.
It plays uphill, prevailing breeze, too, into your face, so normally much longer than its yardage. That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog like here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You got to play to your strength. Talking about pinpoint accuracy off the tee, 12 for 12. Now that is impressive.
Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Yes, Will Red there. That is in for par here at 15. And he's going to stay 2 back. Frank, this is a great hole late in the round. Par 5 and a chance to really make up some ground or extend the lead. I mean, you can make some things happen here.
Shortest of the 4 par 5s and reachable for just about everyone. But really, it's the second shot. The better the tee shot, the easier you make that second shot.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. A birdie putt now at 16.
And this is pretty flat all the way. I don't think there's much in it at all.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, deep into a round, par 3 17th, water, bunkers, long shot. What are you thinking as you're stepping on this tee?
You just take 3 and move to 18.
Frank, this is a great hole through the years to watch when the pressure is ratcheted up deep into a round. That is all you want at more than 220 yards.
Play slightly shorter because it's downhill. The bunker's on the left in play. Even the bunker short ride, and of course the water, if you just miss it a bit, that's in play. And the green shapes away from you. This has to be the most difficult par 3 on the golf course.
And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green.
Yeah, it is a game of touch. It is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
That's a bit offline. And it'll leave a good 4 feet coming back. Good stop, though it is for a bogey 4. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Frank, the scene of so much drama through the years. The 18th here at Bay Hill. What's the key?
The fairway is rather generous, but once again it pinches in around 320, 330 yards. You've got to be cognizant of that. And of course that green shapes to the right, so good tee shot makes that second shot a little bit easier. Well, it's a rarity on the PGA Tour, but a perfect 14 for 14 off the tee. This has been a marvelous exhibition.
And not wanting to take on the water, that is struck a bit too firmly, and it is into one of the back bunkers here at 18. Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. Frank, I think you have to appreciate that. He kept his head down and kept his head in the game, and he'll be able to get out of here with a bogey.
Hey, I've been watching for a while, Rich, and I haven't seen touch that good for quite a while.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par. Frank, that wraps up another great day of golf here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Always enjoy it.
Yeah, it's always a great test. Win, lose, or draw, you played the King's Golf.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From the home of the Ryder Cup in 2021, Whistling Straits, it's live first-round coverage of the season opening event, the Wisconsin Open. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. What an exciting time, our featured golfer beginning the professional journey on the Korn Ferry Tour. It's a good time to bring in our friend Notah Begay III, 4 times a winner on the PGA Tour, and he cut his teeth on this very circuit. Notah, what do you remember about that time? And I have a sneaking suspicion one round in particular is going to pop into your mind.
Well, Rich, it's a great memory for me. Shot the first 59 in the history of the Korn Ferry Tour, which is a huge positive memory in my mind. And what it did tell me in terms of my career and what it meant moving forward was the fact that you have to go out and you have to be aggressive. You have to make birdies and you have to shoot low scores. There's no laying up on the Korn Ferry Tour if you want to take that next big step to the big show.
Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll stay at even par. Ready to tee off at this magnificent second hole. Frank, all I see are bunkers and water.
Well, that's pretty much what everybody else is going to see as well. Ideally, hit it down the left, though, and then you don't have a blind second shot. Even though you can be on the fairway on the right side, well, you won't see the green.
Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
No, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at level par. Now the stunning 188-yard par 3 third here at Whistling Straits.
Yeah, the green angles to the left. You have to be careful because it's well protected by those huge bunkers and dunes on the left.
Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Yeah, no mistaking that one. That is a good par here at the third. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, this is a big hole right here. The fourth, it is almost 500 yards, par 4.
And you can see the bunkers and the mounding down the right side. Believe it or not, that's actually where you should aim your tee shot and just let the contours move that ball towards the middle of the fairway.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And the fourth here at Whistling Straits is challenging enough. You just have to find the fairway, and that's what we've done here. So, still a chance of making a par or better.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Here at Whistling Straits, and they call this hole Snake. Frank, how do you avoid getting bitten by it?
Well, if you go left, there's water. If you go right, there's water. This hole is anything other than straight, so it suits its name. Somehow find the fairway. Best way to play this is treat it as a three-shotter. That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's a smart play to take it down the left-hand side here at the fifth hole, and most likely we're looking at 3 shots from here on in.
dare say a touch too aggressive. Try to fly it all the way and expect it to hold. That is very ambitious. Look what's happened. And for a short little shot, the heavy rough certainly makes things more difficult because the rough gets between the club face and the ball. But not bad, all things considered.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5.
Set to go now at the 6th. It's a pretty short par 4.
Yeah, slight dogleg to the right, but you can play it straight away. There's a series of bunkers down that left side, and then they really choke the fairway at about 320 yards.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Iona, a second coming up.
And it's a short hole, the 6th here at Whistling Straits, the shortest on the front 9, in fact. To get to this back portion of the green, you have to carry plenty of trouble, but be particularly aware of that deep pot bunker that's nestled in the gremlin's ear.
Oh, pumped up there. That's a little too long and consequently going back down the hill now. Going to require some touch.
Nope. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain at 1 under par. On the 7th tee now, and a tricky 221-yard par 3.
If you have a look at the way in which Pete Dye has designed this hole, you can see that the green shapes away to the right. So if you can bring the ball in from the left, it's certainly desirable.
And that misses the green left, but he should still be able to have a go at this with the wedge. This from about 10 feet. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Onward to the 506-yard par 4-8 with over 100 bunkers. The 8th testing every golfer's nerves. Imperative to favor the left side to avoid a severe drop-off to Lake Michigan, and dunes and bunkers on the right. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par.
Finishing up this front 9, Frank, with a better than 440-yard par 4.
Bunkers left and bunkers right. The goal here is to hit it down the left side of the fairway. Otherwise, you might be blocked out by some of those trees that are just short of the green. Good tee shot down the left side, and where the flag is cut, this is a great angle to have a go at it.
So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Well, there's 134 yards left to the flag. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
And that going to go all the way to the back of the green and wind up on the fringe. From about 8 feet. Not that time. That's going to slip on by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. So we begin this backside with the par 4 10th. It's 391 yards. This one's all about positioning. You want to try to keep it down the left side of the fairway because there's that deep bunker on the right. That's a 240-yard carry. That's a pretty good poke. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Kane cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4. Ooh. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
So that in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at 1 over.
We're now at the 11th hole, and this is a huge par 5. 645 yards, Frank. That's a biggie.
And plus, this hole bends to the right, which sort of makes you think that you can hit it down the right side. But if you miss down the right, there's just a multitude of bunkers that'll swallow up that ball, and you're nearly guaranteed to make at least 6.
They call that position A. That's going to be right down the middle. That's a good putt, though it caps off a bad hole. It's a double bogey here at the par 5. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par.
Frank, the short par 3 12th, what are you looking to do?
Well, you think it's a snack. Green straight in front of you, points a little bit to the right, but just
Yeah,
getting
that's
it
a game
and
flaw,
keeping it
not
on the green.
players.
It takes some doing.
That might have been okay if it stayed in that thinner rough, but I think this popped into that deeper area.
"19 feet away."
No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right.
You need to start aiming and taking into account wind and club distance.
That one safely in for a bogey. And that's going to move him back to 4 over.
13th hole now, and by the looks of this one, Frank, if you were right off the tee, things could go horribly.
Massive drop-offs and bunkers to the right. Doubtfully you'd ever get a good lie if you missed this fairway on the right. So, flip side, keep the ball down the left.
When the pin is lower than the tee and wind is moving it forward, you want a club down.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. And that ball not gonna stick as it makes its way back and off the front edge of the green.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at +4.
Now the par 4 14th. It is a dogleg left, about 396 yards.
Yeah, it really narrows up around that 300-yard mark. So this is another hole, really, where you don't need a driver. But somehow you've got to get that ball in the fairway. Remember, 250 yards only leaves 145 in.
Yeah, very controlled shot there with the iron on this short par 4, and that's going to be just fine. Uses the spin there and holds the green, but a long way home for that birdie.
Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Well, this is a big swinging putt from right to left from start to finish.
Well, if that ball never really got rolling, that's going to come up a good 10 feet short. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. Now we arrive at the 503-yard par 4 15th, beginning of a 4-hole stretch, rivaling any 4-hole stretch in championship golf. Hang on tight. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Well, going to be a lengthy putt for birdie, but on a long approach like that, anything on the green is a welcome sight.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he's going to stay at +5.
Now the run to the finish beginning here at the 16th, Frank.
And there's certainly a chance for 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, you name it down here. But it's all going to start with one thing, and that's a good drive. We are on the precipice of a great driving exhibition. 13 for 13 off the tee. Brilliant.
Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Ah, that a poor roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. Here we are at the 249-yard 17th. It is one of the best par 3s in golf. Remember what Jordan Spieth did at the Ryder Cup? That incredible shot from on the bank left, sent it way up into the air, and then he went straight down, almost into Lake Michigan. Yeah, this is all you want.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left.
Not understanding the game glitching.
That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And that won't help the cause one bit. Unquestionably, the best finishing holes in golf require your best shots. You want to win the championship, you need to deliver down the stretch. 520 yards, par 4 18th here at Whistling Straits. You can come in with a shorter iron if you take the aggressive line off the tee, but that's a 270-yard carry over the dunes and bunkers. If you want to play it safe, you go down the right side. That's going to leave you a longer shot in. You make 4 here, you will have earned it. You make 3, you will have likely won it all. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18. So 1 round in the books. Frank, how would you assess what you saw from this golf course?
I think the golf course